morning, everyone. Welcome to Desert Isle Crafting. I'm Christy. How are you today? I hope you all are having a really good day and a good week so far. Today's only Tuesday, May 9th, and it's a beautiful day here in Arizona. It's not too hot. It kind of cooled down a little bit, which is lovely. Makes me happy anyway. And what have I been doing? I just have been working on that mission cross stitch. The Spanish missions, and I just, my husband walked by me last night and he's like, wow, look at the color on that. So the colors are just so bright, and there's a lot of color blocking areas, so I am taking a little break from one I was working on that's full of confetti and working on the mission instead. It's turning out, and I want to keep going on this, so later on this week I will be doing another stitch with me. I did my first one last week and I got some really wonderful comments from you all, and I thank you so much because I was so anxious about that because I'd never done it before. So I think I will continue that probably Friday or Saturday, and then see how that goes. But I'm trying to get this done because it's just, the colors make me so happy. They're just so bright and pretty. If you remember the review I did of that cross stitch recently. Today what I have for you are some items from Fgnormal. They are a brand new company to this channel. They reached out to me and asked me if I would review some of their cross stitch kits, and I said sure. So I'm interested to see what you think about what I picked out. Now, if you've never shopped at Fgnormal, please go to their website. I'll have a link down below for you. They do have some good promotions for Mother's Day going on right now, and they're kind of like a one-stop shop. They offer just all kinds of crafting and diamond painting and paint by number and cross stitches and counted cross stitch and stamp cross stitch and counts from 9, 11, 14, 16, 18 count cross stitches with crafts to go along with it too. So please check them out below and use that link. Well, I guess it doesn't even matter if you use that link or not. Just please, if you haven't been there, look at them, because I think they have really good prices. And you know, so many of these shops that I review sell a lot of the same things. Some's different, but the prices can kind of be all over the place. I highly suggest shopping around. Your money is important, and if you can save money, then most definitely see if maybe if you like something, look at another shop and see if they have the same thing as at a cheaper price. You never know, right? So I like Fgnormal. Their prices aren't bad. Both of these kits that I'm going to show you today were $10.07, which I think for a full kit with all this floss is a really good price. So before we get started, a big hello and welcome to all my subscribers and new subscribers. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it, and I would just love it if you could hit that like button, because it helps my YouTube algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. Okay, let's get going. This first kit I got are these cute little pastel lovebirds, and I've seen this around for over a year in diamond painting, and I almost got it, but then I saw it in cross stitch and I just was like, you know what, I have to get that this time. I'll post a picture over here in the corner so you can see. And please excuse the noise, but this is just the cutest little picture. And if you're a pink girl, there is a lot of pink in this picture. But aren't they just the sweetest? Having a little cuddle on their purple branch. But look at these colors. That's so pretty. This is an 11 count. It's a 40 by 56 centimeter, 148 stitches across by 217. So, I mean, it is good size. Here we've got our wonderful instructions. This is a great kit because there's so much color blocking. This would be a really nice kit for a first-time cross stitcher. It's got diagrams of stitches you might need. I think this one will only need that right here, a full stitch. How to pick your colors, tips, and then how to soak your canvas to get all your printing out of it. Easy to do. Now this is a nice big pattern. I'm gonna see if I can find my measuring tape. Sometimes I put it back and sometimes I don't. Okay, here we go. This pattern is big, and I'm just really curious to see how big this pattern is. So this pattern is almost 16.5 inches vertically and 11.25 inches across. So I mean, it's nice and big. It's easy to read. This is by that. This kit was made by that. I call it the generic manufacturer because there's no name as far as a company on it, and they just keep improving and improving and making these patterns so much bigger and easier for people to see. This kit has 40 colors, and really when you look at that picture you think 40 colors. I think that will make the detail just beautiful. So you've got your floss number over here, you've got the symbol that you're going to find here. So number 16, for example, is right here. That's blue, and that's DMC code 605. And the color chart over here tells you that's a shade of pink. It's very clear and easy to read. This is a perfect kit for a first-timer because there is so much color blocking. Not a lot to get confused about here. Or to cause confusion, should I say. And with an 11 count, which is 11 counts per inch, 11 squares per inch, you can whip through these sections with an 11 count pretty darn fast. Let's look at the fabric. So brightly colored, wow. Now all the edges are serged. Here's all the same information at the top that you found on the paper pattern. And let's see, is this the same size as the paper pattern? Let's do a little quick check here. No, paper pattern's not quite as big, so we're going to measure this and see what size this is. It's big. This is actually, I should have paid attention when I ordered it, but it's way bigger than I thought it would be. But how cute would this be framed? So it's about not quite 13.5 inches. I'm going to turn this sideways across. Easier for me to measure when I do it like this. And then up and down. It's about 20 inches tall. You've got your gridding on both sides at the top and the bottom, just like you do on your paper pattern. So if you need to clarify or check out a symbol that you might not see clearly on here, then just use your grid to find your spot, and you can use your paper pattern for that. You're not going to have any problems with this as far as clarity of symbols, though, I'll tell you that. This is so clear and so well made as far as keeping the symbols in their own square, not bleeding over into another one. This would be such a fun one to do, I think, because it's just so very colorful. And there's the picture up there in the corner with the same legend, with the same symbols that you're going to find on your paper pattern. And I don't know what that says at the bottom. But this is a cute kit. Let's see the colors. Now we have a little toolkit, which is typical for this brand. You can get quite a little collection of these things going. We've got our threader and our thimble, and then a poofy ball with 5 needles. This is adjustable, which comes in handy because I've been tearing my finger up. So I use them until it heals, and then I take it off, and then I go back and tear it up again. Let's check out these colors. Oh my goodness sakes. Talk about pretty. Now, I think I said this kit was $10.07. Look at, you couldn't, you know, Laura, I was watching Stitching with Laura last night, and she brought up a good point with these kits. You couldn't get this much floss for $10.07, along with a pattern. So we've got gorgeous shades of pink here in these hanks. There's 40 strands to a hank. This is 818, 963, 819. That's a really, really light baby pink. This is a pretty pink. 605. And then this is almost like a lavender a bit. 3609. Such pretty hanks. So I guess this tells you what colors the background's going to be. So pretty. And then let's look at this. So we've got 4 colors on this one, which is the golds and blue and a white. And then this, oh my, look at this. We've got our greens, some more golds, really light yellow, a lot of blue, so many different shades of green, wow. Oh, and here comes the darker colors. Purples, greens, more blues. Oh, look at all the purples. So many shades of blue. How pretty. This is just going to be so cute. So cute. I love these colors together. Have any of you ever done this one before? Made this either in a diamond painting or in a cross stitch? I think it's very, very pretty. And if I ever get caught up on my works in progress, this would definitely be one that I would start. It's, to me, with these colors and the cute little birds cuddling, to me it's a happy picture. Really happy picture. Okay, let's get this out of the way and move on to the next one. Now this one is, I think, oh, is it bigger? This is a picture of the Great Wall, which, if you ever read the history of the Great Wall, is just astounding. And I've been to the Great Wall and walked on it, and that's why I saw this, and it would be really nice, I think, if all the places I've been to, if I did a cross stitch or a diamond painting of that location around the world. I think that would be really cool. This is a 40 by 53. So we're going to start with the paper pattern. I'm going to post this picture down below because this is a rendition of the Great Wall that I think's new. I haven't seen that one before, and I think it is really interesting, really cool. This is a huge paper pattern. I mean, look at this pattern. There is not a lot of color blocking in this, but I mean, it's not bad, really. It's not bad. It's just got some really interesting colors with a lot of detail on the wall, which I'm curious to see how that turns out. If this would have come in something like a 16 count, a 14 count, I would have jumped at it. And I am reaching out to these companies, asking them to make more kits available like this in 14 count, because a lot of people don't like 11 count. And I do think that the 14 count looks better, but you get what you get. Now these are more instructions, same as last time. Here they're actually on their own little paper instead of attached to the paper pattern. We have another little toolkit with the same things. The threader, the 5 needles, and the poofy ball, and then that adjustable thimble. I should probably swap out. Let's see, that's a green poofy ball. I should probably put this poofy ball with this kit because it so matches so well. Okay, let's look at the pattern itself. The canvas, I mean, itself. So we've got the serged edges, perfect. We've got a picture that's really blurry that you can't see very well, and all the same information. This is an important number. I mean, that tells it's 11 count, but this number here is your product number. Important to know just in case you need to get a hold of customer service for one reason or another. So it says it's 40 by 53 centimeters. Let's take a measurement of that. You'd think I'd have this all memorized by now, but I don't. 14.5 inches across. I'm just going to turn this sideways. And almost 20.5 inches vertically. It is 216 stitches vertically, 160 stitches across. They tell you that here. You know, you can always plan out, okay, I'm going to do so many stitches a day. Sometimes I'll start in an area like a corner down here at the bottom or this side, and I'll just work up and around, or start at a top corner or something. But then, like on this mission one I'm working on now, I'm just picking a color, and then I'll just go around and just do wherever I see that color, just to kind of mix it up a little bit so that I don't know, keeps it interesting. Now what's really cool about this one is there's 48 colors on this. In this legend over here, it doesn't have the color chart, but it does have the number of your thread, your symbols, and then the DMC codes. So wow, 48 colors, that's a lot. Let's look at the floss. Okay, so we have one hank here, 40 strands, and it is 3033, which is a nice tan color. I like this color. I'm sure that's probably, is it 34? 30, yeah. Anywhere you see this light blue background is where this is going to be. And now the colors are very rich, deep colors. Two different cards. A good suggestion, because these do not have the product number on them, is to write this product number on the front or back of these cards in case they ever get separated. You know which kit these goes to. A lot of tans and browns, a little bit of yellow and blue. I love those colors. I always have. Oh, a lot of blue here now. Really pretty blue, dark browns, rusts, coral, and I wouldn't say corals, but more of orangey rust colors. Some dark blues, some sage greens in different shades. That's a really pretty dark color. Some dark golds. Well, this will be, if the detail comes through on this one, I think it will be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I like the style that this picture was done in. Yeah, where it's kind of a, you know, rough around the edges a little. I mean, not rough, but it's not like a photograph. I just think that's really beautiful. So there we go. We've got two great kits from Fgnormal. I'm really happy with these. I am so glad that they are made by this company and not another company that's not so great. So I am really happy about that. Please check out Fgnormal below if you haven't already. This Great Wall kit was also $10.07. They do have a 10% off code of MD520, and you can find that as soon as you get to their website. They advertise that. They also have buy 3 get 1 free. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Share the video to your friends if you like it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.